Hey, what's up? Back at it again. It's Giddy over here from FRJ Productions. Now, excuse me, I want to go ahead and apologize firsthand that this game took a little bit longer than I expected. But don't worry, the remainder of the clip is basically the important part of this whole tournament. Anyway, someone already just left. See you later. And right now I'm sitting at third place, and just trying to get back into the game because, well, there is no second, third place prizes because free poker. That's why. And that's fair. It really is. And I mean, I think it's pretty dope that they have free poker because it's a way to say thank you. Or not really, it's just a way to say, okay, you know what? You need chips, you broke son of a gun. You'd earn it. 5,000, the most you can earn for free. Test your skill. Play free poker. See what happens. Now, every time I've played free poker, usually I'm broke. It's a true story. But there have been times where I've won and then lost all those winnings, and I'm being like, okay, damn, what do I do? But at the same time, I mean, it's like I don't really care because I love to play poker, and sometimes I don't really care for playing it every single time I get the chance. It's kind of like a mood factor because sometimes I feel, you know what? I feel like I'm about to play like 20 games of poker today. Some days I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'll play the one free poker, but that's it. I don't feel like anything else. I really feel like some roulette or craps or something. I like to expand my options. So right here, you know, I got the pair of sevens. I'm gonna go ahead and try to raise them and see if they're going to man up and call or shut up and get out of my way, because when I have a mindset of being the hunter, that's what I do. And I make sure I get the job done. I go all in with the two pair on the board. He calls and I get scared a little bit, but at the same time, I have a chance. I hit the two pair, he hits the two pair, but I win with 7-8. He lost because of the tray. What does tray mean? Well, that's my version of the 3. So, yeah, just for future references, if you're gonna stick around, if you subscribed, or if you just want to check in every now and then, see how I'm doing, be much appreciated. Anyway, sitting up second place from nearly eliminated to second place, he decides to go all in with 2,000 chips. I say, you know what? Okay, let's do this. Actually, I believe I had the big blind, so he had to basically go all in no matter what, unless he wanted to wait for the next turn, which he would have to go regardless. So anyway, his what would his be at? Oh yeah, so his pot is at 6,000 chips. I was thinking because, oh no, wait, 4-8-12, yeah. He decides to go all in. I got a high card of a 6. I'm not gonna win with that. He has a 2 pair of an ace and a 4. He has a 7. He has another 7 for the tray of a kind. And not only that, but he basically just slaps him in the face He gets his money back, of course, because, like I said, Mr. Jim wasn't able to get that much since he only had the ability to bet 4,000. So right here, they're gonna hit me up with the Jack 7 of clubs. I'm like, okay. He goes all in with 12 bands. I say, you know what? Only 12,000. Let's roll with it. Let's see what happens here. This dude over here, he says, aw, too bad. What do you mean, aw, too bad? You lost. Oh, okay. So he folds because he has nothing. He has a Queen Jack. I have a Jack 7. Boom. And I'm just like, damn. Boom. River card saves me for a very rare occasion. I win with the straight. I eliminate him. We are down to 2. Now, might I already give you a warning heads up? This guy right here, Kid Burrow, one of the best competitors I've probably ever faced so far in a poker game. And I mean, this game from here on out is just back and forth, back and forth. One punch, two punch, one punch, two punch, counter, counter to the counter, 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 etc. You know what I mean. Right here I got a pair of 6s. I decided, you know what? 18,000. Call me. See what you got. You gonna call me? Well, he can afford it to, so if he were to lose, it wouldn't be much of anything. But instead, folds. I get the chip of 48,000. So now I'm chip leader, and I'm like, okay. And then he gets the big blind too. Oh man, it's all good. Hit me with the 3-7, and he's over here like, okay, got the big blind. All you have to do is check, and check out the flop. He does the so, and we hit it like that. Queens and 8. He checks, I check. I don't got nothing. He doesn't got nothing. Based off how I'm seeing him play, I assume he has nothing. I go ahead and check. He thinks about it for a second. Do I have something? Does he have something? Call. I don't think I checked then. I must have not. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, 2 pair. I'm up with a 2 pair. I say, you know what? Let's go ahead and bet 90,000 chips. Make him go all in. He decides to fold. Live to fight another day. I don't know. What do you probably thought I had? Probably pocket kings, pocket aces, a 2 pair of jacks and queen, a 2 pair of the best hand, or 2 of the best high cards on the table. It could have been anything. I don't really know how his mind process works, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because he folded. I took the pot, and I'm controlling the tempo of the game. So I got a 10-4. I don't got nothing. A2J ain't gonna help my cause to hit up the 9. So I mean, obviously right here, this is like a 10 high. With that's not gonna get you anything nowadays. Never ever. So I'm gonna just go ahead and check my way on now to the club. Off the bill, fold. So it's gonna be back and forth for a little bit, but you know what? Just thinking about it, I don't know where that magazine is, cause I have a magazine where it had some good jokes in there. It was pretty interesting too, because on one of them it said Daffy Duck went up to a clerk, or he was in a supermarket or something like that, okay? But work with me here, I'm not really quite sure where he went. But anyway, he went up to the clerk. Oh, no, excuse me, he was in a hotel. He went up to the hotel counter and he asked the clerk for condoms. And the clerk replied, okay, do you want me to put it on your bill? And Daffy Duck says, are you fucking stupid? I'll suffocate. And I thought that was funny. So if you don't think it was funny, then that's fine. But I was like, oh my god, this is so freaking dumb. It was so dumb I laughed. I was reading it in the doctor's office the other day. I almost didn't nail it either. I was like, oh, let me see if I can say this joke without screwing up. Anyway, back to the game. Queens. And I don't really got anything to worry about. Boom! Got the queen of the pairs. I decided, you know what? Let's make him go all in. What does he think I got? Does he think I got the straight? He thinks I had the straight. But I didn't. I wasn't even thinking about that when I was playing either, because I was just thinking I got queens. Maybe he thinks I have aces. But nah, I guess he didn't think about it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I would miss out on a couple of things too, like, oh my god, why didn't I check on that? And it messes me over. It screws me over. It happened to me before, and you know. Anyway, he decides to go all in. I had a 6-2. I wasn't gonna test my luck on a 6 and a 2. Come on now. I know I can feel lucky every now and then, but I don't think I'll ever feel that lucky. So it's 104,000 versus 122,000. Hit me with the queen 5 of spades. I'm trying to play cautious, and he's over here folding, and it just made me scratch my head for a second, like, why would he fold? You already bet half the money, and you might as well bet the other half and check out what's on the flop. You might have a chance. Oh no, some people play differently, and it is what it is. I decided, you know what? I'm going to bet 106,000 chips. Let's see if he goes in. I don't know what in the right I don't know in what right mind made me say, okay, queen and a 6. He goes all in, so if he wins, I'm screwed. But anyway, they hit up a queen and a 6. No wait. Oh, there it is, the 2 pair. He doesn't got anything. I win the game. I leave this tournament with 5,000 chips. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all.